The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Hornets. And out of Indiana, the younger of the Zeller brothers, fluid 6'11" big man Cody Zeller. Working inside. It's Bridges. And it's Hayward in at the four slot. And for the Pelicans, and at the center position out of New Zealand and the University of Pittsburgh, 6'11" pivot Steven Adams. And it's Williamson at the power forward position.
Well, defensively, he's a guy who always seems to anticipate the fast break and chase people down with his quickness and explosiveness to block shots in transition. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the game.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger, steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Lonzo gets the screen from Williamson. Shots good by Bledsoe.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, Clark, I think the more points they can get inside today, the better off they'll be.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Ball, the pass to Zeller. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Hornets on defense now. Ball defended by Ball. Pass the ball. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, this season, a new mascot, new team colors, and a brand new state-of-the-art 50,000 square foot practice facility for the Pelicans. It's not just a new paint job, folks. This is a franchise doing some exciting stuff.
And Clark, you mentioned the new colors for the Pelicans. No longer the purple, teal, and gold of the Hornets, but blue, gold, and red from the city flag of New Orleans. He looks pretty good.
It does look good. And remember the other connections. I mean, blue is featured on the Louisiana state flag. Gold, Mardi Gras color, of course. You know, and then you think about the connection to the plumage of the brown pelican, which I've studied for years. And then, of course, red. I mean, the red represents. I have no idea what red represents.
Here's Grant. After the made shot from Adams. Here's Bridges. Offline with his three.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Lonzo right side. He passes the ball. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Graham. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both free throws good from Graham. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. His team knows how to do the dirty work, and that's what he says he's going to rely on to carry them through this game. All the extra possessions they can get from crashing the boards makes a difference for them on the offensive end. Let's see if they can keep that pace up here, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. So Clark, an early focus on crashing the boards here.
Well, that's always, Kevin, a big part of winning basketball. Is doing a good job on the glass. So many advantages come from owning the glass on both ends of the court.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists. And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Ball, the pass to Zeller, defended by Williamson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And it's 9 points for Cody Zeller.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Down low. It's stolen. Here's Bridges. Defended by Ingram. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Defended by Ball. The pass to Ingram. The second chance.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
The Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Stewart's checked in for Zeller. And it's Batum in for Gordon Hayward.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Swiped away. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. No good from Ingram. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Bridges. And he lays that one in. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
No good from Ingram.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Gets it to go.
Well, the #1 priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that jet.
He feeds it to Reddick. Pass to Hayes. And that one, no question, powered it down.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Good on the second free throw. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Walker gets a screen from Melo. Here's Reddick. The kick out to Walker. Launches it. It's rebounded by McDaniel. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock, and it's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. After the miss from Martin. Off the screen. And it comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Hornets miss again.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Now, here's Reddick. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Reddick gets a screen from Hayes. It'll count. In time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Pelicans on top. They lead by 2. From the New Orleans Arena, back in a moment. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That can set the tone for the rest of the game.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, even though Damian Lillard won last year's Rookie of the Year award, he didn't rest on his laurels. This offseason, he trained with NBA legend Gary Payton, working almost exclusively on his defense. Lillard said it's a responsibility for him to live up to the great Oakland point guard to the past, adding, quote, Jason Kidd, great defenders. I want to let people see that in Oakland, we lock people up. That's one of the reasons they get the respect they do. I got to play to their level. Kevin, big shoes to fill, but he's off to a great start.
He surprised a lot of people with how well he's done. Thanks, Torres. And the Hornets with possession here. After the made shot from Adams. McDaniel the pass to Martin. Rozier. Another touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Walker gets a screen from Adams. Walker goes in. It's up a three. No good from Hart. Hornets trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. So it's the Hornets now. It's the Buckets. He has 5.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
And the Hornets making a change here. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Great open look there. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Hornets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their area of success last season, free throw shooting.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hornets trail by 5. Hayward dishes to Zeller. Martin gets to Hayward. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans leading by 5. Ball defended by Ball. A baseline J kept alive. Second chance shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Bridges is checked in for the Hornets. For New Orleans, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That free throw good from Ball. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball defended by Ball. It's stolen by Adams. Right side Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. The shot's good from Adams. Adams has got 9.
No, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Here's Hayward. Looking to end the run, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops by Hayward. Pelicans leading by 7. Outside Jackson passes the ball. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 14.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Outside from Martin. That's it from deep. The Hornets rebound. Bridges. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. New Orleans making a switch here. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. They set the pick. Hayes down low. He's against Zeller. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Hayward with the ball. Outguarded by Ingram. Hayward passes to Martin. Now the feed to Zeller. Pocket 6. The dish to Hayward. And good on the basket. Book it.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in. Hornets trail by 9. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but looking to regain some ground right now.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Here's Graham. The 3. Bridges misses.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by Ingram.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And stolen by Graham. And here's the fast break.
Hammer time.
Wow.
Hammer time. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
No good from Ball.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
He kicks to Graham. Dishes it to Hayward. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 3 seconds left, and he sinks the layup. Graham's got 6. Here's Bledsoe. That'll do it for the first half. Pelicans lead by 6. We'll have the start of the third quarter for you shortly. But first, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's halftime out in New Orleans with a great one going on out there.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. Really an incredible game from Ball.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Hornets trail by 7. Graham, the pass to Ball. He dishes it to Graham. The three-pointer, no good.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And the Hornets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's the screen. Here's Brown. Off the mark. Pelicans leading by 9. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Williams. Oh, look out.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks. They're so much fun.
Gets it to go. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over. It'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Lonzo passes to Williamson. Six on the shot clock. There's the bucket. Good. 10 points for him.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Pass to Bridges. Feeds it to Zeller. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Adams, the pass to Ingram.
Watch the pick.
Bledsoe outside.
Good boy, good boy.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
No good from Ball.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Here's Grant. After the made shot from Ingram, trying his luck deep. That is good. 7 points in the game. Bledsoe outside. He passes it to Ingram. Great D that time from Cody Zeller.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
The pass to Bridges. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Both free throws good from Bridges. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Redick with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Redick has a screen from Maley. And Adams backs in.
I got yours.
And it's blocked by Zeller. Pass to Bridges. Kicks to Martin. Passes it to Bridges. That one goes. Count it. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
He feeds it to Redick. Outside, Walker. And the Pelicans miss again. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Graham. And the layup's good off the glass. Graham's got 8.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
And the Hornets making a change here. For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. To the middle. Here's Williams.
I just heard a little rumble in the background. That was thunder. Fellas, he's going to make it rain out here.
Did we really just see that? Someone tell me. Were we seeing things?
That was unreal. I can't believe it either.
So it's the Hornets now. 6-point game. Bridges misses.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Inside, there's Williamson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight. Boy, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And the Hornets making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Martin. Here's the feed to Zeller. That's good. Zeller's got 13 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Lonzo gets to Adams. He passes to Ingram. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the dish to Redick. He kicks it to Bledsoe. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Martin, defended by Bledsoe. Number 1.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Charlotte shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Now guarded by Ball to tie it up. No good from Ball.
Boy, they almost tied it up with that shot.
Boy, they're this close here in the fourth quarter. Scrapping back into it.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
There's a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He misses the free throw. J.J. Redick's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. That one misses.
Kevin, I hate to pile on here, but it's really been difficult to watch his work at the line. I mean, it's something he struggles with, and this game is no different.
Ball, the pass to Zeller. It's rebounded by Williamson. Pelicans leading by 4. Redick gets a screen from Williamson to the inside.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Graham.
Someone come get him.
Now the basketball. This is to Zeller. Pass the ball. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Graham. Fires for three. Here's Bridges. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. Ball, the pass to Reddick. And here is Adams. And stolen by Graham. Ball, defended by Ball. All alone. Graham with the bucket.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
And here comes the break. Here's Hayward. And he finished it off with a lay-in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
Pass to Bridges. He dishes it to Graham. No good on the three.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Two-handed on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Here's Ball. Shot no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing. They got right to the rim, but got hammered once he got there by the defense.
That was a nice job taking it strong and forcing his way to the line. Well done.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Nice D from Adams.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Ball, the pass to Graham. To stop the run.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Now here's Reddick. Graham defending. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Not enough on that one as it misses. Hornets trail by 3. Hayward dishes to Graham. Passes it to Ball. From deep. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Shot's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges. Oh, rim is shaken.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Shot is off. Great D that time.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Ingram passes to Adams. He's against Zeller. Adams down low. Defended by Zeller. Connects.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Three-pointer. Hayward. Money. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
The pass to Ingram. Defended by Bridges. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get out. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
You got him!
Back to Batum. Bridges. Off target from outside. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalties.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
From deep. For New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.